solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales. Every day that I've been making DuckTales. Tales of daring, do bad, and DuckTales. Danger lurks behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do? Just scramble to some DuckTales. Every day that I've been making DuckTales. Tales of daring, do bad, and good DuckTales. Not ponytails or cottontails, no DuckTales.
Yo, B Marsh Boxing was goody boxing heads and fight fans around the world. What's happening, world? B Marsh Boxing back at it with another DuckTales Diaries. You know what I mean? Fellas gonna get that duck sauce treatment right about now. And I don't want to hear no fellas biting my shit, man. I done flame sun up. Slim will be biting my shit. Don't be doing that shit, man. I woke up in a good mood this morning, about to do something that I've been doing way before you even came on the scene on this YouTube shit. And now I just gotta lay down the smackdown. If you come around and you be biting my shit again, man, word is bond, man, I'm gonna flame your ass up even harder, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. You know who you see on your screen, man, none other than Mikey Garcia, you know what I mean? He gotta get that work, you know? So I'm hearing that it's almost official, you know what I mean? No date, no venue, nothing. Still to be announced, you know what I mean? Still yet to be determined where this fight's gonna be. But Mikey Garcia will be jumping up two weight classes from 135 lightweight, where he's a unified champion. Well, not no more, but he was a unified champion, and he's going up to 147 to face arguably the best fighter so far at 147 in Errol Spence, you know what I mean? Now, why would Mikey Garcia want to put the noose around his neck like this, man? Why is this? This is a suicide watch, suicide mission for his career. You know what I mean? And I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with it. You know, this guy Mikey Garcia is fucking up an undisputed, a track for undisputed. You know what I mean? He vacated his IBF strap. You know what I'm saying? Because when it came to the purse bids, time for purse bids, he was supposed to go into a purse bid with Richard Comey. You know what I'm saying? Richard Comey is a mandatory guy from Ghana. Got two losses to Robert Easter, a fight that I thought he won. And he lost to Dennis Shafakar. But ever since then, he's won all his fights, you know what I mean? Being promoted by Lou DiBella is Richard Coleman. He was looking for an opportunity to fight Mikey Garcia, you know what I mean? Mikey Garcia vacated the belt on the day the purse bid was supposed to be held in Springfield, New Jersey at the IBF offices, you know what I mean? Now, why do I give this man the duck sauce? Because straight up and down, he's putting himself in a situation where he's basically it's a win-win situation. You know what I mean? High risk, high reward. You know what I'm saying? He's looking for a payday straight up. You know what I mean? He's not looking for to enhance his legacy, and that's what I'm not fucking with. You know what I mean? I can't get with that. You check it. He went in for Robert Easter, snatched that IBS strap off of him. Lomachenko will be unifying his WBA strap versus the WBO strap champion in what you call him? What's the guy's name? Jose Pedraza from Puerto Rico, who beat Ray Beltran. You know what I mean? So Lomachenko's doing what he's supposed to do. Mikey Garcia also did what he's supposed to do too, as far as unifying when he beat Robert Easter. But now he's trying to go in for a money fight rather than enhancing his legacy. You know what I mean? He's already a champion in how many divisions? 126 to 140. That's four divisions. You know what I mean? Congratulations to him. But really and truly, man, Mikey Garcia's resume, it still has some holes in it. You know what I mean? Almost every fight, if not every fight he's been in his career, he's been the favorite. You know what I mean? He's always been the favorite. You know what I'm saying? To win the fight. You know what I mean? Now, of course, when he fights Errol Spence, he will be the underdog. But why would you even go that route when you could unify with Lomachenko? You know what I mean? All you gotta do is fight Richard Comey. What the fuck? You scared of Richard Comey? You know what I'm saying? What is that? A high risk, low reward. Mikey Garcia, if you are the pound for pounder that you claim to be, and I'm about to start omitting all these motherfuckers in boxing who ain't doing what they supposed to do, man. All these fellas from Mikey Garcia to Errol Spence to even Terrence Crawford, you know what I mean? Straight up, man. I'm going to have to take fellas off. Anybody in the welterweight division, I'm not going to put y'all on my pound for pound list because fellas is doing some nut ass shit, you know what I mean? And I can't dig it. I'm not with it. And Mikey Garcia, I throw him into that same box, you know what I mean? Rather than going for legacy in a fight where I think he can beat Lomachenko, I favor him to beat Lomachenko. That's the part that I don't understand. The guy doesn't want to be undisputed. What is that? Too much pressure on you? Is that too much weight for you to hold? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it. Why would you drop your IBF strap to go fight the man Errol Spence? Then you're gonna get broke up, get beaten down and shit. You know what I'm saying? You're a much more smaller guy than Errol Spence. Errol Spence is a guy who could make 154 comfortably. You know what I mean? And that's what I don't understand with the man Mikey Garcia. That's why he got to get the duck sauce. You know what I mean? You check it. He got to get that duck sauce. The Ducktail Chronicles Award this week goes to the man Mikey Garcia. You know what I mean? And there's many more guys I'm about to flame up. You know what I'm saying? It's just that there's this certain YouTuber out here. I'm not even gonna mention Slim's name, but dude out here biting my shit, man. Then he got the fucking nerve to ask, "Who am I, motherfucker? I'm the dude that you biting off my shit. Fuck you mean, boy? You know what I mean?" So, Mikey Garcia got guys like Salido, controversial decision. Best W on his resume is probably Adrian Broner, a guy who Adrian Broner, if you're an elite fighter, anybody could beat AB. You know what I mean? The man Mikey Garcia's a lightweight. You know what I'm saying? He came up to what was it at a catchweight and he beat the man AB. You check it. You know you don't really get no stripes on your jacket for that. You know what I mean? Beating AB, and I picked him to beat AB. And anybody with a good boxing sense could see that coming. You know what I'm saying? But as far as fighting Errol Spence, it's a win-win situation for him because at the end of the day, when Mikey Garcia takes that L, what we gonna say, man? He was too small, you know what I mean? Just like my man Guillermo Rigondeaux. You check it. Nobody really be flaming him up for that loss he took to the man Lomachenko. He came up 2 weight classes, you know what I mean? At the time, I thought it was a good idea. I thought the man Guillermo Rigondeaux had the skills, the tools, and the skills to pay the bills to beat the man Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if it was 2 years ago at 126, who knows what would have happened, you know what I mean? But, the man Lomachenko was very comfortable at that weight. You got to remember, that fight was at 130 in the Olympics. The man Loma was fighting at 132, you know what I mean? So he definitely had the size advantage and, he took advantage of, having the edge over Rigondeaux. Now, this guy, Mikey Garcia, going up to fight Errol Spence, man, it's not good for boxing, man. I'm trying to tell you. And I heard guys like Richard Schaefer, the promoter, as you can see, where is it at? As you can see, like right there, over there, you can see Ringstar Promotions. That's his thing, you know what I mean? And Richard Schaefer had the nerve to say that the best fight to be made at 100, no, nobody wants to see Lomachenko versus Mikey Garcia. They want to see Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence. As a man, I respect the man, Richard Schaefer. I think he's good for boxing, especially with his run that he had when he was on Golden Boy. You know what I mean? We got all the fights that we wanted. You check it. But him saying an asinine statement like that, man, it really just shows, you know what I'm saying? These guys are agenda driven, you know what I mean? And I don't respect that. The fans want to see the best fight the best, and Mikey Garcia fighting Errol Spence is by no means the best fighting the best. Not at all. We want to see Mikey Garcia versus Lomachenko, you know what I mean? Lomachenko, presumably he's going to beat the man Jose Pedraza. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna have 2 straps. And Mikey had 2 straps. Of course, now he vacated. You know what I'm saying? That's 1 fight away from undisputed. You know what I mean? Both of these guys were actually 2 fights away from, not actually 1 fight away from undisputed. Mikey gets through, if he got through Richard Comey, um, you know what I'm saying? And Lomachenko gets through Pedraza, then they 1 fight away from a undisputed fight, you know what I mean? But I guess Mikey Garcia, that's not in his plans. So on the outside looking in, it looks like he's ducking the man Lomachenko, and I personally think he can beat Lomachenko. But I gotta call a spade, and Mikey Garcia, you ain't doing right for boxing right about now, man. You chasing that money, fucking with the man Errol Spence, and you're gonna get hurt, man. You're gonna get hurt. And what's the point for a few extra $100,000, maybe extra million on top of that? What's the point of that when you can go for the guy that many of these magazine publications, boxing websites are calling the number one pound for pound fighter on the planet, Lomachenko? So as of right now, Lomachenko stays on my pound for pound list. Mikey Garcia, you will get omitted, especially when you take that loss to the man Errol Spence. As of right now, you out of my top 10, straight up and down, because I'm not fucking with this fight. And your promoter, Richard Schaefer, is trying to sell us is trying to sell us some BS, you know what I mean? And I'm not buying it. You check it. If that shit's on pay per view, I'm not going to purchase that shit. I will be getting Wild and Tyson Fury, no question about that. But Pacquiao Broner, I'm definitely going to pay for that. But I'm not going to be putting no money in Mikey and Errol Spence pockets, you know what I mean? Errol Spence is also ducking too, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. These fellas don't want to fight guys in their divisions, you know? I guess Errol Spence fans, I bet they also content with Errol Spence fighting a guy 2 divisions lower than him. When Errol Spence, he himself could challenge himself and go up and do, like I said in my previous video, Errol Spence is not who you thought he was, you know what I mean? He could definitely go to 154 and challenge himself, just like a lot of fighters did, you know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. And these are while they were welterweight champions, you know what I'm saying? Even guys like Jose Napoles and these type of guys, they went up to 160 from welterweight to challenge themselves against the champion, you know what I mean? Don't become like another Kell Brook, Mikey Garcia. Don't become like another Rigondeaux. It hasn't panned out, it hasn't worked, and you already know, man. I'm gonna do a special dedication video to when that fight happens, like I always do for these type of matchups. You know what I mean? I'm gonna compare them to the guys of yesteryear. So no question about it. Gets a Duck Sauce Award, DuckTales Chronicles, none other than Mikey Garcia. Be Marsh Boxing, leave your thoughts and comments and let me know if I'm wrong or is am I right for giving this flaming this guy Mikey Garcia up? You know what I mean? That fight he had versus Salido, the man tried to get up out of that fight, you know what I mean? And Mikey Garcia is not who he thought he was, because he's not going for the legacy for undisputed, for the chance to knock off the guy that they say is the number one pound for pound fighter on the planet. He ain't trying to do that. So why should I ride for him? I'm not. Be Marsh Boxer. Leave your thoughts and comments, and I'm out of here. One.